Hello everybody, I'm currently at the place where dreams are made and the reservoir where more future dreams are going to be made. Apart from that hole, I've just nearly fell down and broke my neck. That would have been terrible. So just come down. I've just been to a few bodies of water locally just to do some other bits and bobs fishing wise, and I thought I'd come up here and have a look. I've just had to report the biffa bin in the car park because a lot of you might not know this, but that bin, the contract ended for that 17 months ago, and it's currently a rogue bin. So biffa on their system have that the bin was collected and they've got it back, and then through auditing the bin was never found, so they just deleted it off the system. Well, I found it. I didn't even get a thank you either. Anyway, I brought you down to Res just to give you a bit of an eyes on at the situation now and just show you something a little bit interesting. Just for some of you that are wanting to and eager to get fishing back up here as soon as it's open. Let me show you this. So, all it works over there, the water level fluctuates, so you can see the dry bit of bank there between where they are and the water. And they've purposely done that and raised that level there so they can go and work without any interruption from water level rising. Obviously with floods that we've had an absolute nightmare. Pebbly is a reservoir just up there, and that feeds into pond 3, then into 2, and then into 1, and that keeps this topped up. Now, if you look across here, all this dark bit of foliage, plantation, whatever, there's a fish top over there then, small thing. This is where the water level has been at. So all this stuff, it's all dead because it's been suffocated through lack of light, oxygen, etc., and it's been drowned by water, right? And then all this stuff behind it is all nice, healthy stuff that's growing in the background. So same over there in that far bank. It looks like mud, but all that brown stuff right over there is just all bushing, and obviously all the green stuff in the middle is the top of the very tall reeds and plants that were growing in the middle at Res. Anyway, I'm actually stood in all that brown stuff now, and it's not ideal to walk on, so I won't go risking it if any of you are thinking about it. I just want to pick a bit of a random location. I don't want to walk out too far because I'll be having dinner with fishes. But this is how much water we've got here. It's actually doing it as I'm talking. But for example, this little branch here. Now, before I do it, all this is silt, the entire thing. And the bank starts to get a little bit rougher as it goes up there. So all anglers, you'll remember having all your gear on there, and then it gets softer and softer. It's a bit like sand, this bit here, and then it drops into really thick silt. And because of that, all this stuff that's rooted pulls out very easily. Look at roots on that, and look how clean they are. And that's because of how thin the viscosity of the silt and the sand and everything that it's actually growing into. It's not even pulling anything up with it. So chuck that one up there. That's how soft all this stuff is pulling out. I'll just grab another one. It's like a big one there, look. Oh, just grab it by that. It's halfway out anyway, that, but just grab it without any sort of major pressure at all. Look at all that without any force whatsoever. Now, the theory was that this stuff is going to be a nightmare for years and years because it's rooted in and then it's topped up with water. All this stuff on top might die off, that's fine, that's great, but we're still going to have problems snagging on roots and what have you. So, and not only that, but this stuff, it can then turn into weed growth, and you know, we can then look at other major problems to come with that. But just pick another one. So let's go with this one here, just like really soft, just with your like finger pressure, just pull it out. Look, really easy stuff. So the theory is now that when this thing comes back up to capacity, and it's going to be halfway up that dam wall there, that big gap there is going to be no longer, that's all going to be uniform across, and then there's going to be your new dam outlet over there. When all this actually comes back up, all this is going to be buried. There might be an operation where someone gets in and tries removing a lot of it. I can't see it being a big job, but it means that the longer this stays underwater and the quicker all this silt reacts again with water and moisture on it, the quicker and easier all this will come out. So it looks like a massive problem, but believe me, just with how easy you can pull out some of this. Oh, that just broke. But with how easy you can just pull out some, oh, that broke. See, another thing is all this, look, it's just crumbling. It's that time of year as well, but it's all been suffocated and dead. But if you just grab it, oh, that'll be just a bit anyway. Oh, they're just pulling out anyway. What about this one there? Look, not an easy one. Just really simple to pull out, and it's not going to be the same for all of them because some of them are like bushes that are growing in here. You can't really see them on camera, but over there's a bit sticking up just there, right out there. That tree is probably twice the size of me, that. So that'd be an issue, but obviously not forever. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on that. Looking really well down here. Work's pressing on. Those guys, I tell you what, you'll see them over there on a weekend. Dam wall, a lot of work and spray paint and stuff. You know, they're walking up and down there regularly on a daily basis, so a lot of measurings going off and all that stuff. I'm not in construction, I don't know what they're doing. What I do know is they're walking up and down and they're spending a lot of time getting everything cracked on with. So, a quick update for Harthill Reservoir. Thought I'd have a pop down while I'm here. And hopefully, in a year's time, 18 months, I mean look, I don't like to push things too quickly. I like the job to get done properly first time instead of having to drop water levels again in future to get it finished off. But it might even be earlier than 12 months that this place is actually thriving with anglers again. It's nice and tidy because me and me youngest have been coming down here litter picking. All them videos on YouTube, and it's looking really, really well. And in background as well, it's quite a decent team of locals, local businesses, people that are affiliated with place, that are actually doing a really good job in communicating with each other. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update from Reservoir, come down, do my daily rounds, and yeah, it'd be nice to one day see myself having something to do with this place and getting it back into a very, very fit state of affairs with fishing and wildlife and just local visits and tourism and all that stuff. This is a lot more than just an hole in floor that's full of water. And I've got a few ideas that will help bring this place back to life. There's going to be 15 permanent pegs across the dam wall, and then I've got a pegging idea. Few carp anglers, but for everyone, but mainly few carp anglers, spread out all along this place on pond 1, possibly pond 2. We need to see where water goes back up to on pond 2 before we can start making noises. There are a few ideas that I'm looking forward to getting stuck into, and it's not mine yet. I have put the tender in for it. I will say that now. I'd really, really like to be involved with this place. Been spending a lot of time recently talking to upright people and insurance firms and companies that I can be involved with, and local sponsorships and everything, and it'd be nice for anyone to be involved in helping get this place in particular back up and running nice and smoothly and get a bit of recognition for it as well. But for now, I'll leave it there, and I'll also leave the door open for any of you anglers. Not carp anglers, not match anglers, not coarse anglers, not pike anglers. Anglers, any on you? Got any ideas for pegging, for anything whatsoever, anything you can think of? I've got loads of ideas written down already, but if you've got any ideas with how you think this place can function better in time to come, 100% drop me a message and we will definitely take it on board and see if we can put wheels in motion. Because when this place is full back up and it's fishing as well as we're used to, you know, there's going to be loads of people on it, and we want to make sure that you guys get the best angling experience that you can get. And all local passers-by, all local tourists, dog walkers, bird watchers, they get to enjoy that experience as well. So we really need to make sure that we get this one done right, and I'm really excited, so really good. That's the bin. Hopefully that thing's being collected at some point in the next couple of days, and yeah, really looking forward to it. So drop a few comments, drop a few messages, get in touch, whatever. If you've got any ideas for a reservoir revival like this, carp pegs, if you've got any preference, I don't know, get in touch, you know, doors open, you know, let's hear it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.